Hello. Discuss imaginary situations. Imagine life is different. If this happened, that would happen. Let's look at this example. If there weren't a pandemic, we would finish the semester at the school with the whole group. We would finish the semester at the school with the whole group if there weren't a pandemic. We have two different ways to say the same thing. Let's look another example. If I didn't have a class in the morning, I might run more often. So, when discuss imaginary situations, you have a reality. My belly is fat. And we can imagine that life is different. So, if my belly weren't so big, I would wear a bikini at the beach. In a different way, I would wear a bikini at the beach if my belly weren't so big. Did you get it? Let's analyze another example. The reality, I am broke. I don't have money. But I can imagine that life is different. If I had some extra money, I would buy a new cell phone. I would buy a new cell phone if I had some extra money. Look that if you start the sentence with the if clause, you need to use a comma. And another example. Remember that we are discussing imaginary situation. The reality, my dogs always make a mess. But we can imagine that life is different. If my dogs behaved well, I could give them a prize. I could give them a prize if my dogs behaved well. So, how is the second conditional form? We have the conditional clause that we have if plus the subject plus the past simple and a comma. And then we have the resulting clause, the subject, and you can use would, could, or might, and the verb in base form. Do you remember this example? If my belly weren't so big, I would wear a bikini at the beach. It is important for you to know that we use where for the verb be for all the subjects. Here in this example, in the subject that is my belly, that is singular, we use where. Okay, and we can have another form. We can start with the subject, would, could, and might, and the verb in base form, and if plus subject plus the past simple, like in this example. I would wear a bikini at the beach if my belly weren't so big.